Latest about tensions between India and Nepal. Nepal's Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has stirred up rivalry with longtime ally India. He has now stepped up his anti-India rhetoric and alleged that plots are being hatched in New Delhi to unseat him. Prime Minister Oli has accused India of conspiring to topple his government. As he continues fighting to save his job, KP Sharma Oli's position as Prime Minister is on shaky ground. His own party wants him to quit. Rival factions have gained ground and they want Comrade Oli out as he continues to remain blind to Chinese encroachments in Nepal.
नेपालको राष्ट्रियता यति कमजोर छैन नक्सा छापे बापत संविधानमा नक्सा सामेल गरे बापत यस देशको प्रधानमन्त्रीलाई हटाउँछु भन्ने कसैले सपना देखाएको छ भने आजको राष्ट्रियता त्यस्तो कमजोर छैन यो नसोचे पनि हुन्छ त्यसकारण यो भ्रम कोसिस गर्नलाई त गर्न दिउँ तर हिजोको जस्तो होइन कसैले हतारो नगरे पनि हुन्छ र कसैले विभिन्न आग्रहहरू नपाले पनि हुन्छ.
One key point of contention between the Prime Minister and his rivals is a proposed deal with the Millennium Challenge Corporation, or the MCC. The MCC is a US-backed aid program that in theory works independently from the US State Department. Nepal is expected to get around $500 million in aid from the MCC. KP Sharma Oli is in favor of this deal, but a rival faction in his party, led by Pushpa Kamal Dahal, or Prachanda, is wary of the MCC. Prachanda feels the association with MCC will erode Nepal's sovereignty and make it a de facto member of the Indo-Pacific bloc. Prachanda reportedly has considerable clout in the standing committee, which is currently deliberating the proposed association with MCC. Prime Minister Oli also fears a direct challenge from Prachanda, who has the option of siding with the Nepali Congress to oust him. For the time being, he has managed to win over political parties in Nepal to adopt a new political map depicting Indian territories as Nepal's own. But Oli is losing Nepal's land to China. He is losing India's sympathy. He is losing his people's confidence. And now, he is losing support in his own party. Our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal now joins us live from India's capital, New Delhi, for more on that big story that we're tracking here on Your Story. Siddhant, talk to us. KP Sharma Oli's comments, albeit shocking, was expected considering the build-up over the last few days and weeks, and now this MCC funding issue seems to have been his biggest undoing so far.
Well, yes, Krishna, shocking comments, but not surprising comments, given the fact that we have heard such kind of comments from the Nepali Prime Minister, because remember in the past also he has blamed COVID crisis in his country because of the inflow of people from India, which of course New Delhi described as surprising, given the fact it is the responsibility of the host government to make sure the people are given required quarantine. But talking about his comments, we need to look at the context in which he has been making such anti-India comments. We know that he is facing pressure not only by the people in his country, but also within his party. We know that there was a standing committee meeting in which a lot of criticism came against him over the handling, in fact, over the mishandling of the COVID crisis. And then, of course, large-scale protests in his country against mishandling of the COVID crisis, but also against the corruption allegations. Also remember the fact that he is known to be very close to China, and not a word has come from the Nepali Prime Minister on the COVID crisis, blaming India but not blaming China because people have come from China as well. But also when it comes to encroachment of the Nepali territory by the Chinese. In fact, a motion was put in place by the main opposition party, the Nepali Congress, last week, which of course WION reported first, and there wasn't a single comment by the Prime Minister. But of course the Foreign Ministry reacted, dismissing those reports, but trying to divert the attention, trying to divert the criticism, it seems, is the main focus. But in fact, a day after his shocking and surprising comments, we know that the Nepali Foreign Minister spoke in the parliament today, and in the parliament he said that when it comes to India-Nepal relationship, it should not be impacted by the border row, and he said there should not be any bitterness. So trying to, in a sense, control the damage, but it seems that damage has already been done. The government-to-government relationship between India and Nepal are at its worst in many decades. But of course, the people-to-people relationship is something that New Delhi is hoping and backing on, given the fact that it has been talking about the civilizational relationship, roti-beti ka rishta between both the countries,
right,
even though there are comments coming from the ruling Nepal Communist Party saying it's an old rhetoric.
Siddhant Sibal joining us live with the ground report from New Delhi. Thank you, Siddhant, for being with us.